Welcome guys in this new lecture of Python versus C++ programming series. Today we are going to learn how to find the greater among two numbers. So let's start with Python first. So in Python we need two numbers. So I'll take a equal to int input. Now in user defined input tutorial you learn how to take input from the user using the input keyword that I am using here. I am asking user to enter the first number and that number has to be an integer type. So I have written int input, enter the first number. Similarly, I'll write b equal to int input, enter the second number. So I'm using tab 9 auto completion feature here. Okay, now to check we have to simply write if a is greater than b. So I am taking the comparison operator greater than symbol here, and notice we have to write one colon after our condition. So if a is greater than b, then colon. Now I am saying Python what to do if this condition is true. So I am simply writing that if a is greater than b, then print a is greater than b, and a and b are outside the quotes because I need their values. So if I run, it will ask from user to enter the first number. Let me write 5 and enter the second number. I'll take 2. So now it will check if 5 is greater than 2. Yes, then print 5 is greater than 2. What if this condition fails? Suppose the first number is not greater. So it is 7 and let second number be 10. So you see no output because we haven't told Python what to do if the condition fails. In that case comes the use of else condition. So I'll write else colon and then print whatever it was in if, just print the opposite. So I'm writing print b is greater than a. Now if we save and run this, let's see what happens. So now here we go. So let's check the second condition again, 7 and 10. So you can see 10 is greater than 7. So basically it checked that if 7 is greater than 10, no, then don't get inside this if block, jump to else and print this 10 is greater than 7. So it is pretty simple. We just have to take care of the English statements here. Let's see in C++ now. So first I'll include the header file iostream, then using namespace std, and then in C++ we have to write inside main function. So I'll write main bracket and then curly braces. Now we know that in C++ first we have to declare the variables. So I'll write int a comma b, and again in C++ also I'll be taking the input from the user. So let me first give the message that enter first number. So here I'll take first number as this, and in Python I had written FIRST. Here I'll be writing 1ST. So just to distinguish between the two messages. Then in C++ we know that we have to take the input from user using the cin function. So it says that enter the first number, and from where this first number will come? From keyboard, that is from cin. Similarly cin b. Okay, and in C++ also we have if condition, but notice the difference here. In Python we can write without parenthesis, but in C++ everything has to be within parenthesis after writing if. So you can see another difference here. I have written if, then parenthesis, a is greater than b, and then I have used curly braces. But in Python you can see there are no curly braces. So this is a basic difference between C++ and Python. In Python there are no braces, there are no curly brackets, but there is a space. You can see there is a space before print. In C++ there are brackets, so you don't need those spaces here. Now this is one basic clear distinction between Python and C++. Now let's write the else statement also. Also do remember that you don't need curly braces if you are printing a single statement. Like here I am writing C out, A is greater than B or B is greater than A. These are single statements, but I have used curly braces because it is a good practice. Although you don't need curly braces when you are printing single statement. Now let's run and see this. It will take bit of time for the first time. Don't worry about that. Here it comes. Enter the first number. So let me write 5 and then 10. So it will check. It will check if 5 is greater than 10. No. So it will not go inside this if block. It will jump to else block and then it will print 10 is greater than 5. Okay, let's check again for some number. So I have 10 and then 5. So it will now check if 10 is greater than 5. Yes. Jump inside if condition and run it. So this is how you get the greater number in Python and C++. Thank you and we'll meet in the next lecture.